Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Spooky and I'm going to be showing you how to get to the Cannibal Beggar in the Forbidden Woods. I will be showing you how to complete his quest. So the path that I'm taking is the most direct way to get to him. You could also take the shortcut, take the elevator down and kind of backtrack, but I'm going to be showing you the way without the shortcut, just for those of you who are just starting Forbidden Woods and want to find him. You really need to watch out for those dogs though, because they can really stun like you, and with those guys throwing the oil urns and the Molotovs, you can really get killed really quickly. So I just ran past it all because really there's no need to stop and fight them. But if you guys want to stop and fight them, more power to you. But you're going to want to drop down back there, and as you can see, I just kind of go around the hole in the ground, because if you fall down there, there's those bird dogs down there, and then you gotta climb back up. But I just ran through this. It's full of oil. It's not water, it's oil. So it's up to you. If you get hit, I'm pretty sure it is an insta-kill. From my experience, it is an insta-kill. So use your, your best judgment. If you want to go up and kill the Molotov guy, then that's fine. The same thing with this guy with at the cannon. That will one-shot you. So I just kind of ran past it. But whichever way you guys want to do it, it's all about just getting to his location. So by this point, I'm sure you guys can recognize where I'm at. You're going to want to go around and go through this little doorway right here and drop down. Now there is an enemy down here, and he's pretty strong. He's I don't know what you call him, but he has this sometimes he has the rake or like spikes. So I just kind of ran past him, so because he hits really hard. So I just kind of went ahead and went up the ladder. But once you get up to the roof of this building, you're really going to want to look before you attack anything else, because the beggar looks like a normal enemy. Or to me he does, because this entire time, we're used to fighting these like undead. They're covered in blood, they're, torn clothes. But the beggar looks just like one of them, except he's smaller. He's about your size. So once you find him, you're going to want to exhaust all of his dialogue and tell him about the chapel. Now, if you haven't, well, obviously, if you're here, then you've been through and fought Father Gascoigne, because you're going to want to do that and then talk to the guy at the chapel until he tells you to bring survivors there. And once you do that, then obviously you can come to Forbidden Woods and send the beggar to the chapel there as well. But I'm going to go and tell you guys now that if you're to complete his quest, you're going to want to have nobody at the chapel, because if you've sent people to the chapel, he's going to kill everybody. That's his goal. I mean, he's a cannibal. He kills and he eats people, and you'll understand why towards the end of the video. But so if you send him to the chapel, I would go ahead and immediately return back to the chapel and finish his quest, unless you want him to kill everybody at the chapel. In that case, just let him do what he's gonna do. But he will kill everybody. Just to let you guys know that he will kill everybody. So I'm just kind of giving you a little view of his little area there. You see bodies and blood, and I mean, he kills people. So anyway, okay, the second location, that is his final location. It's going to be at the Cathedral ward, next to this little buggy, kind of across from where Eileen was. So once you found him here, you're going to want to exhaust all of his dialogue, and he actually will give you beast pellets every now and then. I'm not sure how frequently, probably just about as frequent as getting the blood vials from the women. But once you exhaust his dialogue, it's time for the fun part. So the fun part is, once you kill him, he's going to turn into the abhorrent beast. So for those of you that have done the chalice dungeons and know how fun that is, he's not as difficult obviously as the boss, but he hits just as hard. So just letting you guys know that he is the abhorrent beast. So I guess that you can kind of tell that. I mean, he is definitely a beast. I mean, he gives you beast pellets, he's covered in blood, you see this long, scraggly fingernail, and he's blind, as you can see, which is so that he can't see the Ken, he's going crazy, so they're everywhere. So, I mean, imagine anybody in their right mind, well, he's not really in his right mind now, but would want to blind themselves so they don't see what's controlling everything. But as you can see here, he killed our friend, R.I.P. little buddy. And he will kill everybody, guys. So like I said before, if you have anybody there that means anything to you, you want to go ahead and finish their quest, or go ahead and kill him immediately so he can't kill anybody else. But as you can see, here our little buddy dropped a rune, so I guess we can keep that in memory of him. But now fighting this guy, he is the abhorrent beast, so you can pretty much assume the moveset of the Chalice Dungeon boss. So really use your best judgment. There's a couple different ways that you can do it. You can either like have him follow you back and kind of into the chapel, which you'll see that's the way I did it, because I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything for you guys. I wanted to make sure I recorded it just straight out so you could get his dialogue and everything, because I was afraid that if I died something would happen and I would miss something, and I didn't want that to happen. So once you're ready, you know, it's time for the fun part. You're gonna want to go ahead and attack him, and I would back up, because like I said, he hits really hard. He doesn't have as much health as the boss in the Chalice Dungeon, obviously, but he hits really hard. So the way I did this is I kind of backed up into the chapel, and he can't enter the chapel. So once you can kind of back up and just, I mean, you know, time it correctly so you don't get hit right when he's doing his attacks. But if you have any Molotovs or oil urns or throwing knives, anything of the like, you can use that as, you know, as far as projectiles go. Or you can shoot him, or you know, depending on what weapon you have. If you have a whip, any kind of ranged weapon, I would recommend over just going up and fighting him. But if you want to, you can go out there and fight him, but it's a really awkward like area to have to fight him in. So I really hope this helped you guys complete his quest. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to comment. I'm always happy to help anybody that needs help with anything to do with Bloodborne or any game. So if you guys have any questions, just comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But this quest is, it's really easy to miss. So I wanted to make a video to show you guys how to complete it. So good luck, guys, and until next time, happy hunting.